I also kind of fixed my chair too, a little bit in a way.
Awesome. Hello everyone, Cesare here with more Final Fantasy XI. I know it's been a bit since we've been able to do a full stream, and today should be a full stream.
Better be.
Yeah.
Quit on me. I'll never talk to you again.
We got plans to do another full-length stream later, or extra long stream later this month. Maybe we'll do it on a Saturday, actually, silly, because I gotta take a Sunday off for because my friend wants to do last of the season paintball, and I got nothing going on in FF11 14 right now. You should, because. But
it'd be cool if I could.
You could just do the stream and then hop on a train to my place.
Yeah.
But realistically,
12 hours.
Yeah. So. We got plans to do 2 weekends, so you actually could. But yeah, so in September we got plans to do a full-length stream. Plus, it's our anniversary month of 2 years doing this. We're very close to being finished, though. So, we have to go back to Bastock Pass, going to the mine south, Market south? I don't know, Bastock south. Where we usually go. You know where our quest starts. But yeah, so we got...
Gentle Tiger?
Yep.
How did I know?
No, I don't want to go Bastock Markets. I want to go to Bastock South.
Oh.
There, Bastock Markets South. Perfect. So yeah, we got an extra long stream coming up. I'm excited about that because I like extra long streams. Mainly because we cut off. And we might be doing an evening stream at some point, though I may just want to do the quests for the artifact gear for our next jobs we're going to play during Windurst. Which we may get to Windurst today, who knows?
It's true.
Depends on if we get locked by game day or not. We got 4 quests left, I think. Yeah, 4 quests left. One of them, at least 2 of them we can do without a game day issue, so. Anywho. I kind of miss playing 11. I've been leveling my jobs, actually, guys. Look at this.
I gotta open your page. What's wrong?
Job levels. Check this out. I got White Mage to 60, Black Mage to 67, Dark Knight to 60, Paladin to 60, Blue Mage to 60, Scholar to 60, and Dancer to 60. I'm working on Beastmaster right now. We gotta get back to leveling Geomancer and them, though. Alright, let's talk to Gentle Tiger.
Eventually he'll speak to me. You ready?
Yes.
Falcon sausages, pumpkin pie, nom nom nom. Oh, it's you, Miro. Forgive me. Ever since the attempt on the president's life, I haven't been sleeping so well at night. A guardsman like me has got plenty of time to ponder. No matter how much I rack my brains, though, I can't believe that Captain Klara was behind the heinous deed. Of course, all the official announcements from the president's office are claiming it to be the work of a Tonberry, so as to not cause a public stir. Were it only so.
You could say that again, friend.
Why, if it isn't Nicholas and 5 moons? How fare the Mythril Muskateers? They fare not at all, I'm afraid. Thanks to our erstwhile companions' foray into the field of presidential assassination, our glorious unit has been disbanded, and its members relegated to penal duty. We proudly stand before you as Nicholas and 5 Moons of Disciplinary Company Skink. Zed was sent to the field with Company Jackal, no doubt to perform some suitably arduous and trivial task. Consider yourself lucky, only an honorary member of our squad, Miro. Were you a full-fledged musketeer, you'd surely have suffered the same fate.
I just can't make sense of it, Nicholas. What unholy madness could have driven an honorable soldier to such treachery?
I wish I had answers. 5 moons, but my deductive powers fail me this time. There's simply no logical motive that could account for the captain of the Mythril Muskateers drawing steel against the very man she was sworn to protect. And yet, that's exactly what she did. Even Volker was made to feel the wrath of her treasonous blade. Thankfully, he suffered only graze wounds. Still, one thing remains clear. Captain Klara must be tracked down and be made to answer for her crimes.
So this is where you slithery snakes scared off to! We've got a situation on our hands!
Disciplinary Captain Herbert, whatever is the matter?
Whatever is the matter, sir. I'm your superior now, and you'd best not be forgetting. It's that masked meddler Zed. He's deserted his unit.
What?
You heard me. I said he deserted. An emergency dispatch just came in from the Jackal Sergeant in Bordeaux. He says your surly comrade went off on a survey in quarter of territory and failed to return with his squad. I've ordered a handful of men to join the search effort, and it's time you got off your pampered posteriors and joined them. You hear me, skinks? That's an order.
Yes, sir. Incidentally, would you happen to have any insight into his destination? Any potential leads at all would be most...
What do I look like, a goblin tipster? I haven't the time or interest to keep up with every half-baked rumor brought to me. Besides, I've business in Eldium. If you're going to bother someone, make it Sergeant Raynor of the Jackals. Now get lost! And next time I see you scrubs, that overgrown loafer had better be with you. Desertion? That doesn't sound at all like the Zed I know.
As if we hadn't suffered enough indignity. Now he flouts our superiors further? What could the man possibly be thinking? But I'm afraid we haven't the luxury to ponder his motives. If we don't find him, and soon, we can prepare for the worst.
The worst, you say?
The maximum penalty for desertion during wartime is death, after all. And there are plenty of loose cannons in the disciplinary regiments looking to impress their superiors. If one of them were to find him, why, his sentence just might be carried out on the spot.
Then we must find him before the others do.
Yes, if we can convince him to return of his own accord, there's still hope. But it'll be no small task to track him down without knowing his true intentions. In any event, there's nothing to be gained standing around here. Let's make for Bordeaux and see what clues the Sergeant Raynor may have for us. I trust you're up to the task as well, Miro. Excellent. With our 3 heads together, we're bound to come up with something. Very well then, let's be off.
Okay, so, I like how they automatically assumed he deserted when he didn't return with the company, instead of, hey, maybe he was injured in the field. I know it starts, I know he's Zed, but maybe. Not, oh fuck, he's gone, he didn't show up, he's a deserter, that's gotta be it.
Alright.
Alright, head to the book.
Okay. Looks this way.
We are going to be going to Pashao Marshland South because the book is right beside Bordeaux South, but you can't zone directly into Bordeaux for some reason. You gotta go to Pashao and then in. It's one of those quests.
Hmm.
Still don't see you. At least we remembered.
I ran the wrong direction. When I went forward, I went right instead of left.
Oh.
And I was like, this doesn't seem right.
It's funny because at least we remember to join the party this time.
Yeah, right. So we're going to...
We are going to, I think it is, Durflin front? Yeah, Durflin front, Pashao Marshland stuff.
Okay.
It's funny how little the Pashao Marshlands have changed in 100 years. Well, not really 100 years, 20 years, I guess. I was talking to Tyrael for a while last night.
Oh, yeah.
And we both agreed that it would be cool to have an expansion in FF14 where we go to the past and see more about the Mara City and Allegan War.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Get a little bit more history on the War in Triad.
Yeah. I'm down.
Because, you know, Square loves their Crystal War type expansions. Like, people loved it when we got to go back to this time frame in Final Fantasy XIV. Enter Bordeaux. You gotta click this corroded gate. We should get a cutscene upon going in.
Ooh.
Apparently, The Tick is getting a live action show. You can voice Raynor. I guess that's Raynor.
Okay.
Survey of the quarter perimeter complete, Sergeant Raynor, sir. Movements of 100 Shellback scouts observed and recorded as ordered, sir.
Yeah, took your sweet time, didn't you, maggots? Well, hand him over, and there better not be a single page out of place.
Yes, sir.
One, two. You expect me to read these chocobo scratches? 3, 4. I've seen better quillmanship from Makubu. 5. 88, 89. What are you, deaf and stupid? I said 100. Get back out there, jackass.
What? You didn't even count them all.
You got a problem, slugs. Then make it 200. Sorted by shell color, in triplicate. And I don't care if it's raining, there better not be a single smudge on them. Now quit dragging your behinds and move. Move, I say.
Give me a break already. Sergeant Raynor, sir.
Probably would have been me. I don't recall being on a first-name basis with no snot-nosed sissy boys. Nicholas of Company Skink, sir. This is my comrade, 5 Moons. And this is Miro. Together we're investigating the disappearance of your man, Zaid. And doing a bloody poor job from the looks of it. If you're gonna find him and quit wasting my time. And remember, if he puts up a fight, there's no need to bring him back alive. Yes, sir. We just thought we might better perform our duty if you could share with us some information. Any conspicuous changes in Zaid's behavior since he joined your esteemed unit, for example. His behavior? He's a bloody Galka. What do you think his behavior is? He stands around sulking and brooding like he's got the weight of the whole world on his shoulders. Ha! What does that fool know about responsibility? I got myself a whole squad full of these louts to look after, and you don't see me complaining. You over there. Slacking on duty, are we? Get back to your post before I feed your sorry bones to the pugils. I said pick up those legs, soldier. Chasing him around.
Sulking and brooding. It would seem the matter of Captain Klara eats at our friend's soul as well.
Little surprised that. Beneath his rough exterior, Zed was the most deeply loyal to the captain of any of us. Wait, that's just it. Perhaps he still is. Perhaps the two of them are plotting something together.
What? What are you saying, Nicholas? Zed was our stalwart comrade, a proud Mythril Musketeer. Why, you now accused him of treason.
Have you forgotten, Five Moons? How quick your comrade was to come to the aid of a would-be assassin? Then Captain Klara disappears, and our man soon follows. Why, it's only natural to draw a connection.
Ugh.
Yes. Whatever his motives, Zed's actions clearly served to abet the captain's escape. It is possible that he was in on the entire plot from the beginning.
What? You go too far, Nicholas. Zed may be many things, but even you cannot deny that he was among the Mythril Muskateers' most loyal men.
Yes, but where did his true loyalties lie? To his unit, or to his captain? If you'll recall, Zed's promotion came at the behest of Captain Klara herself. Did he perhaps owe her a debt of many years past? A debt that he now seeks to repay?
But what manner of debt? Save that they are old comrades, I've heard precious little about their past.
As have I. Odd, is it not? One would expect to see the two share the occasional war story, but no, they have always kept their lips tightly sealed. Almost as if they have something to hide. I never paid it much heed, but in light of recent events, it is most suspicious indeed. What bond did they share? That the captain was so determined to count Zed among her men. His prowess in battle is unquestioned, of course, and yet there are no accounts of him having distinguished himself in any other regiment. To appoint a nameless soldier, no matter how skilled, to the Mythril Muskateers is simply an unprecedented act. It would seem this is where our answers lie. The truth of their past would surely offer a clue as to their current whereabouts. But where to begin the search?
The Mythril Musketeers have been bastards elites since their inception. Their connection to the president makes it even more vital that the only Republic's finest are chosen for the job. I've not seen it myself, but they say there exists a tome of records detailing the comings and goings of all the officers in our unit's storied history. The previous affiliations of all members, the posts they've held, deeds they've done, all should be listed there.
The enrollment roster. Why, of course. Simply brilliant, Five Moons. I'll make a scholar of you yet. That said, we'll not gain access easily. Word has it that all relevant records have been confiscated as key evidence in the investigation. The Iron Musketeers are sure to have it locked away in their unyielding grip. As much as it pains me to grovel at our rival's feet, we've no choice but to appeal to Captain Bartholomew. Come, Miro, Five Moons, we return to the metalworks.
Alright, now we leave Bodo, go back to the book, and go back to Gentle Tiger.
I'm ready.
I need the book to appear. There it is.
Book.
Alright, I will wait for you by Gentle Tiger.
Okay. Gentle Tiger.
Alright. We're on my OBS now, so I can see how long the recording's been. Only 20 minutes? Wow. Alright. Hey, Fluffy McFluff, how you doing? Sorry I didn't respond sooner. Was focused on that cutscene. I hope you're still there. I apologize. Yeah, give me a sec. Okay.
Okay. Captain Bartholomew, you say? Why, he was in the briefing room last I saw. I'll warn you, though, he seemed to be in an especially prickly mood. It would seem the investigation has taken a toll on us all.
The enrollment records, and what business would you have with those, For all I know, you could be scheming with those treasonous friends of yours.
And what if she were, Bartholomew?
Well, well, if it isn't the Mythril Skinks, to what do I owe the honor? I was simply offering your colleague a piece of honest advice. If she wishes to stay on the right side of the law, it'd behoove her to stay away from the likes of you. Anyhow, your request is as futile as it is foolish. All records pertaining to your ignoble unit have been seized and locked away until the investigation is over. Not even my own loyal men are allowed access, let alone a couple of misfits deemed unfit for duty by virtue of their connection to the very incident they now poke their meddling noses into. Why, nothing short of authorization from disciplinary Captain Herbert could have convinced me otherwise. But don't despair! I'm sure he'd simply be thrilled to make such a request on behalf of a pair of skinks as distinguished as you two.
If there's one man who hasn't lost his knack for adding insult to injury.
Still, we mustn't give in. Captain Herbert said he had business at Eldium Necropolis. We can only hope that he takes pity on our plight. Okay. To Eldium Necropolis South. So yeah, chat, I'm hoping today we'll be finished Bastock South here. And then we can go and change over to our new country of allegiance, Windurst.
Yay!
It's an exciting time for all. Okay, so that should be in Norval in front. Yeah, Norval in front, the Eldim Necropolis South. We gotta speak to Red Axe. Not Red Ass, Red Axe.
Cool. I almost went to Battalion Dance.
Well, that wouldn't have been the correct place to
That
go.
would not have been the correct place to go.
Okay, so this guy is at I-8. Okay, so that is... should be in the first big room. Yeah, okay. I see where you should be. Alright, I see you.
Yeah.
Oh man, this place is probably it's kind of sad when you think about it, because we're not gonna have any really cool endgame dungeons to go through in this anymore.
True.
You remember the endgame of Seekers of Adeline?
Oh my god.
Hades' place. That was pretty awesome.
That was pretty sweet.
I think I'm going the right way here. Yeah. We're good. Okay, so he should be in this room here. Just avoid stepping on any of these things. There he is. Yeah. Alright. Red axe.
Red axe.
Business with Captain Herbert, you say? Visitors for me, Red Axe.
Captain Herbert.
You two skinks again! I told you to stay out of my sight unless the renegade was with you.
Captain, we beg of you.
I'll be frank, I don't trust the three of you as far as I can throw you. But I believe in justice, and the priority now is bringing in the deserter. Should his return shed any light on the investigation, so much the better. Very well, I shall draft your authorization. Dick Huron, a wax seal if you would. Of course, Captain. It should be right back here, it should. My apologies, sir. It would seem we've exhausted our supply. We've a reserve stock in Bastock, but to return there would take ages, unless... Of course! The Goblin leader works in Vunkerl Inlet. She's always there in a pinch to fix us up with goods we need. For a fee, of course. Last time, I brought along a lump of beeswax and a jar of red textile dye, and she was happy to oblige. You there, soldier! Go to Vunkerl and procure the wax seal we need. That's an order. Nicholas, 5 moons, you will tell me all you know of Zed and Captain Klara. It would seem the secrets behind the disappearance run deeper than any of us imagined.
Wax? Alright. What? You make a wax seal by taking some wax that's been heated up and pouring it on something. Are we trying to get the seal itself? And why do we need one that she has? Would we need one that had like our own regiment on it?
I have a better question. Why is it faster to go to Vunkerl Inlet than it is to go to Bastock?
Well, I don't know the geography.
I guess
But
Vunkerl
wouldn't it
would be
make
closer.
sense for them to notice when the supply was getting low as opposed to when it was gone? These are terrible soldiers.
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, in a military organization, I'd say you should notice these things ahead of time. But I would say also that in our apartment, we don't notice that we have no toilet paper until we have no toilet paper. So there's also that.
I feel like somebody in the apartment would notice and just not care.
I do sometimes. And I know other people probably do sometimes. But a lot of times, it's when we have one roll left or less than one roll left.
I'm really weird too.
Sometimes if I go into the bathroom and I have to pee and I see there's nothing there and it's like an empty roll on the rack and none in the little like thing we have, and I go and check the living room to see if there's any on the shelf, and there aren't. So then I go buy some.
You see, I feel like in a situation like yours where you're living with multiple people in a common household, you should have a rule there where if you finish the roll, put a new one on.
Yeah.
Let's talk to the book.
I mean, it's kind of... I follow that rule.
It seems like how the rules go. Like, I often don't even use the roll. I just take out the spinning. I just put it on the counter beside the toilet, and there we go. I'm too lazy.
Oh.
I think we're going to... No, not Augusta. I think it's Durflin?
Yeah.
Vunkerl Inlet S. Yeah. Which I shouldn't do because my cat has knocked the toilet paper into the toilet before. Because she's a cat and she likes to knock things off shelves because she's a jerk. Alright. And there's George and Sprite Mage. Alright, time to mount up. Let's ride Zomet today. And Fenrir. Okay, so we gotta go all the way over to Lidovox. I'm pretty sure it was across the bridge, maybe? Yeah. I was talking to Klara yesterday, and he was pretty excited at how close we are to finishing all the main stories in FF11.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of side stuff that we never did, but that's true in literally any game we play. So, and it'd be just impossible to do it all.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to. But that also gives people a reason to watch my videos and be like, oh, hey, I want to play FF11. And then they still have stuff they've never seen.
Yeah, right.
I wonder where MearoGaming's been. We haven't seen him in a while.
I don't know.
Just send him a message. Maybe we should make our FF11 where we start winters our extra long stream.
Maybe that could be good.
We need to do some more leveling of Dark Knight and Bard. We also got to get their AF gear, so maybe during the week this week we can get their AF gear.
Okay.
Just remember you have to record the Bard side.
Good old Bard.
Bard Warrior.
The best kind of warrior. It's Bard Warrior.
It's true. I think we gotta go through this gate here. That's where they were. I think that's them right there.
Open the door. No, we have to get down. Ah, you get
Yusuf, hello! Alright, and I think we trade them
down. No, we
too.
both have to get down.
Yeah, Silly's here too. Yusuf was asking about you the other day, where you were.
What?
And I told him that you had abandoned the stream for a while. Now we trade them to her.
Beeswax. Let the textile die.
Oh ho, what did you bring later today? A wax seal, you say? Don't tell me for Red X, right? Figures Big Lug can't do anything for himself. Fine, sit tight and I whip one up for you. Lead us west to save the day. Keep your secrets tucked safe away. Here you go, and you tell Red X this. Next time he sends someone to do his own dirty work, I'll be charging double. Got it?
Also, why is it that every time goblins make something in this, it looks like they're just making poison?
Because they are.
Silly master race. That's his.
True.
That's his character's last name, Yusuf.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's use our warp ring because I don't feel like walking.
Mm-hmm.
This will probably send me to Bastock Marcus because I'm probably still saved at the or mines because I'm probably still saved at the Marcus, but whatever.
Feed it.
But run to the buck and we'll go back to Eldium Necropolis.
Okay.
Yeah, the Bastock mines. Alright, finally my character wants to move. Perfect. So Yusuf, how you doing? I was happy to hear that you got yourself a raise already. It sounded like me when I started my job. I started no experience, no idea what I was doing, and within a month and a half they had already changed me from temp employee to permanent employee. It was great.
It's amazing.
I like how we just walked up to Lita Vox and we're like, here. Take this. LDM Necropolis South. Alright. I will meet you at Red Axe.
You know.
You're working with great people and you learn a lot too. Awesome. Do they let you have bacon at work? Even more bacon? Oh man, you've got like a gold vein there, of work. That's awesome. Have you got your piano yet? Silly really wants you to get a piano and learn how to play it really well. I think you said you already can play it, but then the two of you can sit beside each other like in a Disney movie and play songs together. Possibly drunk. Silly's still in Bastock Market South. Though.
Yeah, I'm looking at, like, LDM?
Yep. That's,
okay, I was looking in the wrong one. It's fine.
It's under Norvalen.
Also, when you teleport, the book is right in front of you. When I teleport, I have to run across the entirety of that whole area to get to the book.
Bastock Mines? It's not right in front of me. I had to run
It's
across.
literally like you have to go like 20 feet and it's there.
No way. I'm saved at the Mog House. I had to run around that big wall and...
Doesn't count.
You think you'll buy your driver's license first? That's okay. Gotta get the important stuff. But one day, Silly's drunk duo piano will be a truth. You can buy a better piano, that's true. Do you want to get like a full-size one or just like the keyboard? ISO and Tyrael were fighting over me in your chat last night.
Wait, in what?
In
what
your
chat?
in FF14.
Oh yeah, they were fighting over you.
Yeah.
What do they want?
Nothing. ISO was just complaining that I was talking to Tyrael and not him, and how Tyrael was stealing away. Numeric piano with a wooden stand. Interesting. That sounds cool. Alright. Alright. Is this something we have to trade to him or just talk? I'm just going to talk to him first. Looks like it's working.
Seems so.
Ah, yes. No mistaking the sight, or stink, of it. That's one of Lita's wax seals, alright? What? Go myself next time or she'll charge double? What? What, that no good? It's just as swell. I could use some fresh air for a change.
Alright. Being cooped up down here.
Excellent work, soldier. Skeptical as I was, speaking with these two has convinced me beyond a doubt. The fugitive must be found at all costs, and it would seem you're the best man for the job. I'll write up your authorization.
Thank you for your trust, Captain. We are forever in your debt.
I've no use for words, skinks. You can show your gratitude by tracking down your comrade and getting to the bottom of this whole mess. That's an order!
Yes, sir. We've done it, Miro. 5 moons. Now to see what tantalizing secrets the archives hold. Let us return to the Republic with all speed.
Okay. Unfortunately, we have to run back to the book.
At least this one's not far.
Yeah. It's funny because he's like apparently close enough to her to refer to her as Lita. So I guess the wax has been gone for a while, and so that means he goes and does this frequently enough to be on a first name shortening of name basis with the goblin.
Yeah, right.
With the amount of deals people do with goblins in this world, why are goblins still hated?
Well, it's what it's like in the world too.
It's true. Apparently, they asked why Yoshi P and them why there's no half-breed races in the area,
Mm-hmm.
and the answer they gave was either the races are genetically incompatible or everyone is supremely racist and doesn't breed outside their own race. I was like, all right, well, at least they're willing to touch on that subject.
Well, aren't there though?
He says without extreme cases, like we have the half elf, half
What's her name?
human.
Yeah. From
But- Yeah. From the Village Watch. Gustavog Front. Bastock Market South. Yeah, he says for the most part, there's just a lot of not breeding outside their own race. Okay, and we go back and talk to Gentle Tiger again.
Gentle Tiger. Teleported.
I always teleport. I'm the best. Hold on, before we start this cutscene, I'm gonna reset my recording.